Hello, Jarkko Hämäläinen here. I had few ideas actually. I really like the Internet of Devices. So I was thinking first that my idea would be like having Internet of Things devices. You have a smart home, but it's not really smart until you add AI, like AI to bring all the devices together. Say you have Alexa, right, or Siri or whatever. It's I guess it's mostly machine learning and just voice recognition. It's not really there yet. Like I do use my Android Google Assistant to like set alarms and stuff, but it's not like really seamless or very good experience yet. Like if I go search for something on the internet, not gonna be correct because English is not my native language and so on and so forth. So just if we can bring a true AI to that, like it would be so amazing. You can just have the AI, like say you just speak in your home, open the curtains and curtains open, make me coffee please. You get coffee. uh, there's a lot of things you could do with that, but that's not the only idea I had. I also wanted to, well, of course, a true smartphone AI assistant, also very cool thing. I mean, these ideas are not really original in the sense that I'm sure they come up a lot at some simple things, but then for the ideas that are more original, but well, not quite original, I mean, they've been thought up already, but for me, I would love to see game world AI. Say you have a beautiful game world, but they often feel very hollow. Uh, Things are very static. If you have some kind of events in the game world, it's always, you can have some randomization, but it's always gonna end up being very similar. There's no like truly breathtaking experiences in that sense. Like AI could really bring the worlds alive, like, different things happening, AI evolving as you play, as the game ages, the AI evolves and the game world keeps changing due to that, and things like that would be really amazing, and it would sell like hotcakes, I'm sure. Like it would be worth a lot of money. And then I had also the idea of AI anti-cheat. This is also, of course, not original. I had this idea without googling, or actually I had all of these ideas without looking at Google, but I googled it, and actually there's some researchers from, was it Texas, that actually are trying to, or made an AI that could recognize cheating just with machine learning from the packets, how the packets were sent to the servers from a Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I don't know if you know about games, but it's a first-person shooter game, a very competitive one that has always had, of course, all the competitive games have serious problems with cheaters, and over the time it has only gotten worse. So actually, I believe AI just with machine learning can already do this very well. Like we just need somebody to just do it. Just put the money in, make it, and it would sell also very well to game companies. Because generally, if you look at somebody that's cheating and you are very experienced in gaming and things, if you can see their screen, you can tell if they're cheating. Like only the people that cheat least and keep it to very minimum can pass by as not cheating when somebody's looking over your shoulder. So this machine learning could easily be made to learn how it looks when human is moving a mouse and when aimbot, which aims for you, moves the mouse. Like human will gradually move the mouse, it's and the AI will just its mouse is first here and then it's here, it's an instant movement. So you can just it's not so complex to detect. Of course, if you make AI for cheating also, then it's gonna, yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen. AI for cheating. I already read some article like a couple months ago that yeah, some people are already trying to make cheats with AI, and I'm sure they're coming, or maybe they are already here. But even then, you can have the AI learn to recognize how AI behaves. Like, I don't think if the AI is exactly same as human with the cheats, then of course there's no point in cheating because it's gonna be same as you playing. So in the end, I think anti-cheat AI might actually be the solution to this problem that's like come to ruin gaming a lot. And also, like you say a human is using ESP, which means like you can see through enemies through walls and stuff. Very often humans, when you there's a lot of videos where like admin is invisible and watching these people, and you can see the person who is using this ESP, he's gonna be looking at the other players through walls, like he's gonna be staring at the wall towards the other players. It should be similarly quite easy to have machine learning learn how it looks. Then you just like depending how advanced the AI is, you forward the information to human operator who is then gonna check if the person is actually cheating. Or if you have community servers, you can even have the server admin take a look and then forward it to developers to give the person proper ban from the whole game afterwards. Because right now the best way for anti-cheat is like the anti-cheats, they're not useless, but they don't really prevent cheating. Especially people have made it a business to cheat. Like if you have an economy in a game, then you have people who are willing to pay money for the objects in the game. Like that's just how it is. It's crazy to think that somebody is willing to pay a lot of money to get virtual money in a game. Like many of the games I play, like it's not that hard to get the things, but still people pay for it. And where business is worth it, there people will be. And survival games usually have some kind of economy, like makes it worth it for them to keep buying even if they get banned. So the bans need to happen quickly, not like with delay, because delayed ban means he makes money by doing it. So he will keep ruining other people's experiences to make that money to sell in the game to sell to other people. So yeah, I think it is like these ideas, like the other ones are coming. AI assistant on phone, which is probably gonna also be able to assist you with Internet of Things devices. And the game world AI is coming surely someday, but it's not gonna be here yet for maybe 10 years at least. These things are coming, but it's still far away. But anti-cheat AI, it should be here. Just need somebody to do it. And hopefully it will be better than the cheats that use AI, because as long as big company does it, they should have better resources than the cheat makers. Cheat makers are usually some single coders in the basement, you could say. Like, yeah, so more resources should hopefully make them superior to the cheats and be able to squash them. Yeah, that's my ideas for now. Like, there's thousands of ideas. It's not hard to come up with ideas about AI. It is, however, pretty hard to come up with original ideas because, well, a lot of them have been thought about. And yeah, we need these. Also, this just came to my mind but I read a lot of ebooks. So why don't we? I mean, we have industry now about reading books, but we already have AI voices that sound very human and are able to do emotion and stuff. So why don't we have a AI that will read us books? That's my question. Like, why do we not have that yet? We should have it, I believe, or it should come soon. Like, it's not that far from what we've already seen. That would be a very cool thing for somebody to do. And thank you for the course. It was very enlightening and interesting. And this was a new way of teaching for me. Like in Finland, we have a lot of teamworks in the classes, but not so much like these kinds of debates, I guess you could say. Like, it was very interesting to hear everybody's opinions, and sometimes I feel like it was also repeating a bit much like today about the teaching device. Like, okay, we heard you guys, like, no need to repeat it 5 times. But also it was very interesting points coming up, I must say, and also the ethics also was a bit repeating itself, but yeah, it was very interesting way to teach, and it did teach us a lot. So thank you very much for the course, and maybe we'll see you on some other course sometime. Thank you.